name is HistoryWes, and welcome back to the Greenhouse SMP for another update. As you can see behind me, I have finished the wall here in the warehouse. This was a long time coming. Been working on this room for about 3 months, but it is complete. We have our storage system complete with sorting system covering 360 separate items, and each of those items has 4 double chests available for storage. We have our light blue concrete here, and we've got our light blue glass, and we have just barely started filling these things up. We've got our dark prismarine slabs, etc. And we have our kelp. There are plenty of items that are not in that. There are pretty close to 500 items now in Minecraft, if not more than 500 actually. There is an overflow, and these chests right here, these 5 double chests, are the overflow. Anything that is not sorted pops up in here, and eventually I can add these if I decide to, and I can just open up this wall and in fact continue it on down that way, and I will have even more storage. The way that I did it was that the items that I've used first were the ones that I put in this first row, and as I found I had enough items to start another storage box, I did it over the next row and the next one. So all my stone products, all of my wood, and all of my farming products are here, and so I have most of what I need down this first row, and then I seldom need to move to the next one. Let's grab a stack of bone blocks while we're here. Alright, the only thing I need to work on is I need to refinish this room, get it looking nice, and then eventually someday I will work on the mine and get it finished. The mine in the community area has been redone, I assume by Estina Rose, and it looks beautiful. So I've added another chest to the input system. If I come back from harvesting sand, for instance, sometimes I have so much that it's easy to fill up one chest, and it takes a while for it to filter through the storage system. This is my recovery room, which I'm still working on. I've got some emergency armor and another elytra, but I want to have another complete set of netherite, which is going to take a while because netherite is pretty difficult to find and I've been using some of it to sell. Here I've got a couple of scraps, but that's about it. I've got all of our villagers labeled now. The librarians are labeled with the types of books that they sell. Everybody else is just labeled with what they are, well, except for the farmers. They're labeled with the type of produce they buy, because I use them to get more emeralds, and I don't have any emeralds right now because I spent a couple of dozen stacks getting a new expansion of the store completed. So let's take flight here, fly all the way to the east end of our property, and you can see down here that I'm working on a garden. I've got the stonework laid in, but everything else needs more work. I'm going to put trees and bushes and more flowers all around. I'm going to redo these 4 trees, and I think I'm going to do a water feature here. And my idea, I don't know if I'm going to do it for sure or not, but my idea is to make a little grotto here in this overhang and then flatten off the top and build a house up there. And this is the easternmost edge of my base. And in fact, don't tell anyone, but this walkway extends just past my base border a little bit, but I don't think anybody's going to care really. And if somebody does build a base exactly 290 blocks that way, first of all, they'll be in the ocean, but if they do, I'll happily share this garden with them. So, heading back to the base, you can see our water tower, which is a new addition. And I may redo that. I'm sort of happy with that. I mean, it looks okay from a distance, but I'm thinking about enlarging it, making it so that it can be more round and look more water towery. This strange little building right here is a kelp farm, and it has been set up so that it automatically goes into the storage system down below. And I have done that with the sugarcane factory and the 4 produce buildings, the carrot farm, potato farm, beet farm, and wheat farm, and the cactus farm as well over here, and the cattle and pig farms. So all those now flow directly into the storage system. So there's quite a network of hoppers under the ground here. I've continued to work on the sidewalks. It's well, the sidewalks themselves are done, the roads, but the edging, still working on. You can see plenty of places where the edging isn't done. This little area down here. And this, first of all, we'll say hi to Mr. Creeper, who is still here. He's not going to despawn while he's in a boat. And so he was here last time. He's still here. This is a flower farm, and I'm particularly proud of the build. And I used a tutorial, and I'll link the description down in below. I don't right off the top of my head remember who did it, but I will include their name in the description below. And that's why I brought this block of bone meal, because this right here is the input for the bone meal, and you toss it in there, and you can already see that it's filtering down into the system. It goes down through a hopper and into a dispenser that's under the grass. So in order to use it, turn that on. Once you've got that going, then you hit the button for the water to collect the flowers and the seeds. And you might have noticed a problem there, because the 3 most important things in a flower farm are location, location, location. And this spot right here where I build it only produces 2 flowers. Yellow yellow dandelions and red poppies. So those and seeds. That's all I get from here. Anyway, this is a collection point down below, and occasionally something pops off the side. You can see I got it lit up with glowstones. When I first built it, that's something I forgot. I came down here, there were like 25 creepers in there. Your friends, I'm assuming. Let's pop into my beautifully decorated lake house and take a little nap. I still got to put in the glass in these windows, but on the plus side, I can actually climb out if I want to. Isn't this a beautifully done room, though? This was done by Kyberg, one of our fellow server mates. Again, I showed it last time, but it's just so nice. And I've got to name this guy, so if you have a suggestion for a name, please leave it in the please leave it below in the comments. He just kind of creeps me out, though. Haha. Pun unintended. And our honey farm is doing well. Alright, let's take a trip. Oh yeah, I caught a couple of skeleton horses, and thanks to 1.16 you can now tie them up with a lead. The 4 horsemen popped up, and unfortunately during the battle I killed 2 of the horses. I really would have liked to have caught all 4, but... And I've also got quite a few llamas around here. One over here, and one over here. There's another one over this way from the wandering traders. The wandering traders appear, and they've tragically committed suicide by running into my sword. Okay, down here is my netherite mine, and I found probably 15, 20 pieces maybe so far. Not a lot. There's plenty of room for expansion there. And I am the only one online this morning so far. It is about 9 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, before I run into any piglins, I better put on my gold. Because once they see you can't change into gold, they won't have any of that. Of course, these guys can't jump up and get me, although that guy can get me from there. Stupid hoglin. Oh well, I'm not gonna try and smack him. If you normally encounter a hoglin, the shield is the way to go, because you can block their attacks, and then you have enough time to actually hit them twice between their attacks on you. So you throw your shield up, and then once they attack, hit twice, and then throw your shield back up before they hit you again, and you can easily kill hoglins, as long as there's just one in front of you and not one behind you as well. Alright, we're going to the shopping area. I'm in the process of giving Wes-Mart a makeover. I haven't yet touched the main building, but I will. It's going to get a different facade, and it's going to be expanding upward a bit too. But we have a new downstairs area. Visit the forge downstairs, you can see. So, let me get rid of my shield. So coming down here, we have a literal forge with embers and smoke and fire. And I actually, at the suggestion of Barbarian John, I'm thinking about trying to design some kind of bellows so it looks like you're blowing air onto here for making weapons. Anyway, back here in the back we've got all our weapons. Enchanted axes with Unbreaking 2. They are 1 diamond each. Enchanted shovels, enchanted picks, Enchanted swords, which have smite 1, which is barely enchanted. But I mean, they're 1 diamond each. That's cheaper than making you'd need 3 diamonds to make a sword. Enchanted helmets, enchanted boots, enchanted diamond leggings, and enchanted chest plates, 1 diamond each. And that's back here. These are all the cheap weapons, but what we really want to do is sell some awesome weapons, and we have our first couple. This is Oathbreaker. Let me take Oathbreaker down from the wall here. Oathbreaker is a smite 4, unbreaking 3 sword with mending, and it is a netherite sword, and it is 16 diamonds. So this can be yours. Place 16 diamonds in the payment box and you can have Oathbreaker. If Oathbreaker doesn't seem quite powerful enough for you, you can get Destroyer. Destroyer here is a netherite sword with smite 5, knockback 2, and unbreaking 3, and mending. And it is 20 diamonds. Now, that may sound like a lot, but alright, imagine, first of all, take your basic cheap diamond sword, which is already a huge bargain at 1. And in order to get this, you, first of all, would need to buy unbreaking 3, which is 5 diamonds, and mending, which is 5 diamonds. That brings your price up to 11. And 3 diamonds for knockback 2, so that's 14. And this requires 4 pieces of gold and 4 pieces of netherite scrap in order to make the netherite ingot necessary. And the netherite ancient debris is sold here in the shopping center for 3 diamonds per piece. So that would be 12 diamonds right there. So add that to what you've already spent. And what did I say it was before? 12 or 13? Well, anyway, it's well over 20 diamonds. So this is a bargain any way you look at it. And if you have to make the sword yourself, add a couple more diamonds onto that. So that's Destroyer. And I think it's well worth the price, as is Oathbreaker. And I'm working on another sword that will be completely different. I think we'll do some entirely different enchantments on it, and also my goal is to get some more netherite tools and weapons and have them around the front of the room here. So that's that. Then we are going to have a little stairway right here going up to the next floor, and a very popular item is the magenta mystery boxes, which are 10 diamonds each. And I've got several here that were recently done. Oh, I'm also going to have poison arrows available down in the forge. So in this, every magenta mystery box is different, but in this one we've got a stack of oak planks, a stack of potatoes, we've got a bow and a stack of arrows, some ender pearls and beets. Nothing too great so far. We've got a stack of stone, a stack of carrots and bone meal. We've got a pair of enchanted diamond leggings, which is pretty nice. A stack of sticks and beets, a stack of podzol. If you want to start your own forest, you certainly can. We've got a feather falling 4 book. That could be valuable. Some suspicious stew, some wheat, cake, bed, cooked cod, poisonous potatoes, wheat, an axe, beetroot soup, a Tunnelfest 2020 t-shirt, another axe. That's actually a mistake. I try not to duplicate any. Some dye and some potatoes. So that box, I think it's still worth 10 diamonds, but it's not anything to write home about. Let's see if this one is a little more fancy. Like I say, they're all different. This one has an I Love Prismarine t-shirt. Got some cobblestone and regular stone, a stack of iron, a stack of rails so you can make your own minecart system, a stack of granite, a stack of cyan wool, a stack of honey bottles, iron chest plate and an iron helmet, a diamond hoe, a beehive, and this has 2 bees in it. So you've got your ready-made beehive there, a different kind of suspicious stew. So this one's a little more exciting. Anyway, these are only 10 diamonds. And I try to put diamonds back into the marketplace whenever I come to the shopping district here. I always like to stop by Lister's store and buy some shroom lamps. Well, he's out. He also sells netherwort block, and crimson and warp stems are always good. I like to use those, and we'll pick up some of those. And it's night, but we don't have to worry because this is built on a mushroom island. And endgame. See, he has ancient debris. See, it's 3 diamonds per piece of ancient debris, and he's sold out. No beacons either. He has elytras, and he has shulker shells. Let's see. He has 10 diamonds for 16 shulker shells. And I use those, of course, for my magenta mystery boxes. Unbreaking 3 he's out of. I have Unbreaking 3 books now myself, so they are in stock at Wes-Mart. Let's pop over here. I think I'll throw my elytron back. Here we are. This is Bejeweled by Flaming Jewel. Got some fish, random stuff. I need 2 items for a diamond. Okay, saddles. Barbarian John was looking for saddles. I'll have to tell him this is where. This is where to find them. And she has a pet phantom. Oh, there it is, right there. And he is noisy. Okay, I don't think I've been here. Where we've got gas tiers. $1 diamond each, or 4 diamonds for 3. That should be 3 diamonds for 4, I think. But yeah, that's not fair. That's not a good deal. Ender boxes. Blaze heads. They've got a blaze farm set up, obviously. There's a shop that I bought all my colored glass from. This is Celestial's shop. She sells glass and slime. Here is Aspie's bakery and stuff. And it's a good place to pick up lapis and redstone if you run out. Bread, diamond, eggs, cakes. The ice and snow store. Books and quills. Ink sacks, which are out. Several people sell ink sacks, and one of the few items that's still a little difficult to get is black dye, so ink sacks are always for sale. I mean, there are some things that used to be difficult to get that are super easy now, like like bone meal, for instance. It used to be hard to come by, and now we've got composters making it, and we get it from all those bones that are in the soul sand valleys in the nether, and even fish drop it now. So this is the store called Fire. I always call it the lava store, and I actually shop here quite a bit because I buy lanterns, and yeah, I can make them, but it's just easy to buy them, especially when I have the cash. Flowers, I recently bought a stack of flowers. You can see I've still got a half a stack right here, Lily of the Valleys. I just needed some white dye real quick, and I didn't want to go back to my base for the bone meal. This is oh, she misspelled her own name. It's Nursing Geeks Basalt Boutique. You need to add an S there. And I have bought basalt here. You can make a basalt generator, but I haven't done that. And Candy's Oddities, redstone and trinket. Quartz, sand. Yeah, quartz I'm always running out, even though I spend a lot of time shopping for it. And string. I don't need any string right now because I just built a bunch of scaffolding. And she's out of redstone. Miscellaneous name tags. Any stack of items, 1 diamond. Okay, good. I will take those name tags because I got to name that creeper. And a lot of the other pets that I have around the base don't have name tags yet. Oh, and of course, the bone farm's over there. But Barbarian John's base is over here. He was making potions for people who are working in the mine. As you can see, he has 9,000 potion things and all those potion ingredients there in bottles. Okay. Anyway, he sells everything that comes from his Guardian farm. And even though I have, I'm allowed to go get anything I want from his farm because in exchange he comes to my base and gets gunpowder whenever he wants to. We have an agreement. I'm still going to go ahead and buy some lanterns rather than having to go down all the way to his base, which is under construction and is a little deadly at the moment. Alright, well, you've seen the most recent updates to both Thornberry Park, which is my base, as well as the shopping center, shopping district here in Rosewood. So, with that, I will leave you. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look around the greenhouse. If you would like to become a member, you certainly can. Support Stina Rose Gaming at a level of $10 per month or more, and you can join this fantastic community of about 20 very active players and about 10 or 15 who are less active. But it's a great group of people, fun to play with, and well worth it. So with that, I'll leave you. My name again is HistoryWes. Thanks for joining me, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.